Oh, shit, he's there.
Eddie G,
Ew.
TV, baby. Let's go.
Oh, stealthy.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You're rocking the fresh hoodie. What's the hoodie?
Rocking some fucking pink, you know?
Fire,
Just
it's fire.
a classic Nike, you know? Something I got sit.
Okay, okay, okay.
Something I
Yeah.
got sit in the closet, you know? It's not an NCTV, but we'll talk about that.
You know, it's L though. The shirt
What's
that I'm wearing.
it is an Eddie self-made. Let's go. I saw those. Those are fucking good for you. It's
Yeah, man.
fire. That's fire. I see some bodies are showing.
So,
Happy, happy Friday.
definitely.
I
What's
didn't
that?
even, I said happy Friday. I didn't even realize it was today until I was talking to Mitch earlier, and I was like, oh shit, this whole pandemic thing's got my days all type of up, bro. I have no idea.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, like you were working at Club Absence. Uh, how has things been different? Like, man, like
To be honest,
obviously,
to be honest,
like
I I I stopped working there. To be honest, we did a show that I think it was end of maybe it was like one of my shows back after the one that I did with season with Anthony over at Shaolin, and after that, man, I don't know. I sort of just kind of stopped going there and stopped. There was a change in ownership, so I don't know if you remember from back like when you were around the city and stuff. It used to be Marco and Tina who did a
yeah,
majority of their stuff. So I had more of a personal relationship with like Marco and Tina than some of the people in the spot. So yeah, kind of slowed down going there. But I know at the time, like I was going to Absinthe a little bit there when this, back in the summer when the pandemic kind of slowed
yeah,
down. Second, they sort of opened things back up.
yeah. You were at the show with Arcane.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. What did I do with my life? That's not good. There it is.
that's pretty, I remember you guys saying that on stage. How weird it was. Like it was good to get back. Like it was like I enjoyed the performances.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I had a good time.
It's just different. You know what I mean? I think especially for a person like me, like if you followed my hip hop career, I guess, whatever the hell you call it.
Yeah,
Like I started way, 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 way back in the day with the group Premium Plus, and then obviously what I did with the High Cat. So for me, dude, like I got pretty. I'd say of the 1,000 shows that I've done, like 900 and something of them have been with people with me on the stage in front of like, for the most part, a pretty well packed building. You know what I mean? So at that point, when we did that show, that was when the COVID shit was really hitting there, and yeah, it's like they had to put up like a barrier in front of the stage and stuff like that. Nobody could stand within 10 feet. You weren't allowed to go from table to table. So it was like, as much as it was dope because there was like a little bit more of like an intimate vibe with people. So it's like you could kind of
yeah.
see direct reactions to your music and stuff like that. That was cool. But it's for me, man, it's like, even though I've done a lot of shows, I still get like stage fright, bro. Like I still get nervous, especially now more than I did before because I'm so rusty. Like before it was like
Yeah.
4 shows a month. You didn't have time to forget your lyrics and shit like that, you know? And here I am sort of trying to like revive, I guess, my whole rap thing here. And it's like sitting up on the stage when you can actually see everybody like that. It gets a little more intimidating because like those little slip ups or things that I'm used to having 5 guys behind me to like kind of pick me up and you wouldn't even notice the little things that go wrong during performances. And now it's just like at that time it was just like me alone on a stage. I could see everyone's eyes. I'm fat, bro. So it was like when I was up there losing my breath, bro. Like I've never had that happen before because usually it's like when I get tired, I can pull my mic away. I got some dude who's about to say the end of my line, and everything's good. But like that time, dude,
How do you think I felt? I was on stage by myself all those times, and I'm bigger than you.
you're a better man than me, though, Eddie G. We all know that, you know. But yeah, it was cool though, man. It was cool to get back out on stage, especially in a time when people were so desperate for live music and stuff. So for that little window there, where they were allowing like performances and stuff, yeah, it was super cool just to get back out there and not only see like the fans, whatever you want to call the supporters out there, but it was also like super cool just to see some of the artists and shit that I haven't done much more than talk to on the internet for the last couple of years. It's like
Yeah.
cool to see the community and get out there and talk to some faces I haven't seen in a while.
Oh, definitely. After like all of us doing like all the shit for years, like it's like it's like sometimes like me like going to like a couple shows, I wouldn't really like see anybody for like, a couple shows that I've known for a long time,
Right.
and then running into an artist that I've known since
Yeah.
since after the beginning of my show.
Yeah. So dope.
It's like, oh man, like how you doing? Like, you know?
It's because it's like you almost forget sometimes how long like we've been into this type of stuff and how deep we are in this. It's like I still always like when I look at my life and stuff, man, I like separate my life into like these are my friends from school and shit. And it's like as time passes now, man, I'm starting to realize there's people that I've been fucking with from the music scene that I probably known 2 times to 3 times as long as some of the dudes I went to high school with and shit. And it's like, man, time really goes by. Like there's some people that I've known for fucking 16, 17 years because of this rap.
You
Crazy.
remember how long it's been we've known each other?
You know what? It's funny because I was thinking about that the other day, actually, man. And it's like, I always, and me and Mitch talk about this too. I always like, I still feel like the High Cats was like 2 years ago, bro. Like 2 years. Like anything passed. And then it's like, I'll go on Facebook and I'll see the little Facebook memories and I'll be like, here's a show you guys did 10 years ago. And I'm like, 10 years ago? What the fuck? So like, fuck, man, we must know each other for 10 plus years now. And it doesn't seem like that at all, man. That's what I mean. It fucking flies, bro. It's just fucking.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I started. I actually knew you guys before I did AGTV. I actually
Right.
brought you guys out to Brantford.
Yeah, I remember. I think I don't know for a fact, but at least for me, my most memorable time when me and you worked together was, I remember two of them for sure. The first one was it was a Christmas show. I think it might have even been like either Christmas Eve. It was really close to
Yeah,
Christmas, and it
yeah,
was the one that was actually the 1424 Christmas or whatever, right?
yeah.
The 905. What
1424. Uh,
is that?
it was the 1424.
Yeah, that was the first one, and that's before we kind of had that little alliance, I guess you could call it, with you Brantford guys when we sort of
Yeah,
started together with each other. It kind of became like a little bit of a slogan. The other one that I remember was the one where we did the interview with you outside. Do you remember that one?
yeah,
We up along the wall and that chick was
yeah.
fucking saying Rash had a rash and they were like heckling from behind the camera and shit, bro. That was a fucking hilarious interview, man. I think yeah, those days were super cool, man. And that's why I'm sort of excited to get back into music and shit again, man. I miss like the little even though we can't go out right now, I miss like those little interactions and shit like that. That was super cool. Those were good times, man.
Yeah, that Christmas show was the very first show that I had ran myself. Like
Okay.
I haven't put on other shows, but it was the very first time that I ran a show myself. And I was like, yo, like fucking my very first show that I ever ran myself. I had the High Cats fucking headline that shit.
Good show. I
Like,
remember in like I don't know if it was like it wasn't like a community center, but it sort of like felt like a community center or some shit. I don't really
yeah,
remember
it was like it was no train station at one point.
random, but wasn't that place supposed to be like haunted or something, or wasn't someone like murdered in that building or something like way back in the day? Or am I imagining things?
You know, like so much fucked up shit. Like it's completely boarded up now. Like it's been down like way before COVID too.
Like his ghosts?
I don't know, something weird with that place.
The ghosts got too dangerous there, eh? Eddie G shut that place down.
All right. But like I had I had two good shows there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Uh,
What
what's that?
what was the other show that you did there? Oh, sorry. We got
It was a similar type thing. I think there was a lot there was like half Hamilton guys, half of Brantford guys. It
that's
was
dope.
very
Yeah,
similar type thing.
those were some good days, man. That was what I feel like was the height of height of hip hop for me. At least I've had a lot of like cool little moments and like little memories and shit. But that time, that little time period there was probably my favorite time period in Hamilton hip hop and certain areas. You know, that's like one of the first times I felt our music was starting to reach outside of Hamilton. You know what I mean? Like I had always had people listen like here and there, but like more on a mass level, bro. So yeah, those were some.
I feel the same way. It was like, we're getting out of Brantford.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it was good times. It's always good when you can find like people to be a little receptive of your music outside of your circle because I mean there's still always dick riders and shit in the hip hop shit too, but of like a lot of your friends are always going to be supportive and sort of yes men to a degree, right? But when you start to like really work with people from other cities and shit, it's really cool, bro, because it shows that there is a reach out there. And I think even now more than ever, like bro, back then it's like you would have to sorry, you'd have to reach out to other cities, but that's still when we were like hustling like mixtapes and shit, bro, like
Yeah,
actual physical copies of shit.
for
So
sure.
it's like reaching people right now with streaming and all the algorithms and all the bullshit that kind of like intertwines into making people heard in certain places. Like back then, bro, it was like boots to the ground. No, we went out, we pressed 200 copies of this CD. We'll be in Brantford on Friday night. If anyone wants a CD, hit me up on MySpace or Facebook or whatever. You know, it was a lot more tedious. So I personally think to me, it holds a little more weight to have people supporting your music from out of your city before like the streaming era kind of came into effect.
Yeah, like for me, like in those early days, like I remember promoter James Wright. He used to take me out to when because people would cancel on spots all the time, right?
Right.
So like he'd just call me up and be like, "Yo, are you available tomorrow?
Mm,
This guy is canceled. You want to fill the slot?" So for me, like learning like the whole out of town thing and learning like if people really fuck with me or not
mm,
was like it was just me, him, and the sound guy. Those are the
yeah.
only people that I knew.
Yeah.
So if I got a reaction when I went up, I
Hmm.
know I did a good job,
Yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
right? Because like the only people in there are the promoter, the sound guy, and me. That's
Yeah.
the only people I know.
Yeah. Straight up,
You
dude.
know?
That's a good way. Like I've had quite a few. Like obviously with the high cats, there came a point where we were fucking doing a lot of shows out of town, man. We did Oshawa.
Right.
We did a lot of shit. I remember we did Peter Jackson's hip hop showcase back when he was doing those yearly, and they were actually big, bro. I think we missed out on the first couple, but then like it really gained some traction. And I remember we went out there and stayed in a hotel and shit. It was super dope, bro. Just like little shit like that. Um, but I remember then we got like a pretty dope reception from the crowd at Oshawa. And it was just kind of like, and then obviously Dose at that time
Yeah.
was pretty heavy into King of the Dot. So we did a couple of those like little King of the Dot showcases when they did their little traveling shows and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I found that like, man, yeah, we started getting reception kind of outside of Hamilton. And it was super fucking sick, man. It was dope. Yo, what up, Hashy? I see some people in here. I can't really see the fucking.
Yeah. They changed how the comments are, right?
Yeah, can I pull them up so I can see them better? Because it's just like I'm too
Yeah.
distracted.
You have to kind of like scroll up like that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. There
Yeah.
we go.
There's
What's up, people? We got some
right.
though. Kristen, my guy, Big Pat. All right.
Nice. We got a lot of people in here. Nice.
Dope, dope,
Uh,
dope, dope. Shout out to Eddie GTV.
yeah, definitely. Shout out to fucking Style. Shout out to the High Cats because like, yeah, like I remember I was telling my mom was over here today. I was like, hey, remember that like because that was the only show she ever came to was
Oh, Ike Owens, or the one that you threw?
yeah the one I threw for the Christmas one. That's
Yeah,
the only show she ever came to, and like I was like, I'm like, oh, the guys that were headlining that show. I'm like, yeah, I'm interviewing one of those guys,
that's
and
dope.
she's like, oh, that's really cool, like you know.
That's cool. It's cool like that people even remember things like that, man. That's dope though.
I found like yeah, I only did two because like the second time
Mm.
I tried to do everything myself. I tried to
Yeah.
I set up the whole bill. Um, I got the place. I pretty much did everything for the whole show, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, even like I'm hosting and I'm performing, right? I'm
That's
like
funny.
doing everything. So
Tell
then
me.
and like I even had to like there was some dude like fucking causing problems there. Nobody was really doing anything. So I had to go over and deal with this guy. And
You
then
sh-
like kind of like my mind was like fucked up and I went up on stage. I got like through like two songs and the third song I kind of like just fucked up my lyrics.
yeah, oh
And
yeah.
I was trying to tell the DJ the next song. Everybody's like, "No, I want this one." I'm
Yeah.
like,
Bro,
I
that
fucking forgot that shit.
that was actually probably my bro, if you ever saw me pretty much at any fucking show or like all the way from the premium plus days up to the high cats to
Yeah,
all this shit. Bro, I'm a bit of a control freak, but I'd say maybe I've done like 8 shows that were other people's besides the ones out of town
yeah,
that aren't mine. But like every show that I've fucking performed at for the most part, like I've been in total control of.
yeah,
So bro, it's like such a weird feeling the day of a fucking show, bro, because it's like you
yeah,
go like the
yeah,
month before, it's like you get super excited and you're like, yeah, I'm throwing a show. And then, like you said, at that time, there was a lot more like ticket sales and like little weird
yeah,
shit that happen now. Now it's more expected. You just pay at the door and it's pretty simple, whatever happens. But at
yeah,
that time, like we would have to get our own security because sometimes the club wouldn't want to do security at a hip hop show. So you got to
yeah,
cover that. You got to find a DJ. Then you got to get tickets. So at that time when I would book the shows, I'd get such like a high, bro, like a dopamine high just from like a rain, super
yeah,
fun. And then the practicing and shit would be fun for like the week leading up to it because we always like we were diligent with practice, bro. Even from the high cats, any group I've been in, we don't show up to the show and do it, bro. Like we get together, we practice, we go over like everything from ad libs to just like what we're gonna say between songs, shit like that, to try to make it like more than just showing up and rapping. But like fucking the day of shows, bro, fucking the most nerve-wracking shit ever. I would just walk through and people like I feel like I used to offend people because I would fight for like a month, like, yo, come out to my show, yo, come out to my show, please. I haven't seen you for a while, whatever fucking shit you feed them to get them to come to your show.
yeah.
And then they get there and everyone be like, hey, 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 and they'd be waving at me and I'd just be like laser focused, just not paying attention to anything. Just like, yeah, yeah, don't bother me.
You have
Texting,
to,
when are you there? And it's like, and then you get up on stage, bro, and you perform and then it's done. And it's just like, you finally see the fruits of your labor and you can just fucking
sure.
relax for like 5 minutes. And it's like, man, that was like a month worth of stress for like 2.5, or no, actually our sets weren't that quick, but for about 15 minutes of actual like feeling the high. And then it's just like fall right off a cliff and let's do another show next month, do it all over. It's fun, but
Yeah.
then arranging shows and shit was torture, dude. Like,
Even the bullshit, like even like that show in Brantford here, I had another venue booked, and then somebody had sent me a message and said, "Hey, the country band booked that night."
mm-hmm.
Like I'd already sold tickets and everything. I already like made a flyer and
Yeah.
sold tickets and everything, and like I'm like, well, I think a country band booked that night. So I go to the place and they're like, "Oh yeah, we forgot. Like we didn't put you in here." And like, I'm like, yo, I was like, literally the guy that I was talking to that like I booked the place from. He's
Mm.
like, oh yeah, I forgot to put it in, and like I put this country band in there, and I was like, I'm like, what the fuck? So I leave there. I'm like, okay, I don't have this venue, and like I just figured it out.
Buddy, yeah, there's always curveballs like that thrown at you. That's the worst part too. It's the last second shit. But that stuff, that's like situations like that are really hard to even work around, dude. How do you just plug a hip hop act in the middle of a country show, man?
Well, he was even like let me even have like anything there. Like he was gonna have his country show the whole night.
Fuck, eh? So what did you do? Did you guys go perform or did you just like get out of there?
No, 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 like that was the show, the Christmas show. But
Oh,
I'm getting the different venue.
oh fuck.
I
Yeah,
had to
well,
I had to go get a whole different venue.
good for you, bro. We've had
But
some like that as well. We
yeah,
had I remember when we started with the High Cats, actually our first show that we ever did was at this place called LA Nightclub. And that's when they brought D12. They fucking so this place there's this like old building in downtown Hamilton. I think it's condos now, but it used to be like the Royal Connaught or something, or I don't even really remember. But it was like this hotel that had this crazy ass like theater down there, ballrooms, all this super fancy shit. And I remember I had this one guy that I actually was in like my first rap crew, and we used to like text battle people on the internet and shit. He came at me, he's like, yo, I met this guy and he's got like tons of fucking money. He wants to bring in crazy acts. I want him to meet you, this and that. So I'm like, all right, cool. This sounds like we're taking a step in the right direction. You know, it's not just like little bullshit no more. And at this time, I'm in like my mid-20s, maybe younger 20s. And we go to this club, and he's like, oh, yeah, I want to take you on a tour. And dude, when I go through this place, I'm just like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, it was insane, bro. And this guy's talking about booking fucking crazy ass events. We already got D12. So that's when we, like, honestly, that's how the High Cats came about. Was I got offered this fucking show, and I hadn't been doing really as much with Premium Plus anymore, because the one guy who was in my group, my buddy MJ, he had been out of the province doing school. So at that time, I had switched and started recording with Mitch at Unit 8 Studios.
Yeah.
So when at Unit 8 Studios, Rash Dawn was there, Lottie and ARC were there, Missed a Dose, and then I went down to this club. They offered me like pretty much what felt like I was about to be famous. You know, I'm sitting there like, holy fuck, like this is happening, something's happening. And that's when we got the High Cats together and we did the D12 show there. So within fuck, bro, like I remember we were doing shit like they would pull us into like VIP rooms, us drinks. I'm thinking to myself like, yo, this guy's crazy, or I don't know what's going on. Fucking, so we did the D12 show, and then next thing you know, within like 2 months, bro, the place was like bankrupt, and now this like new club that was supposed to like change my life and shit like that just turned into like nothing. And I think now it's still like an abandoned. Every once in a while, I feel like someone tries to get it up and running to do something again, but man, that was the start of the High Cats, man. Curveballs there too, because we had pretty much thought like we were gonna be set at this club. This is gonna be our new home base,
Yeah.
and fucking D12 and fucking Eminem and fucking this and that, and people are gonna be like, what the fuck? And it just turned into nothing. Womp womp. Just like everything else in hip hop, and kind of fades to black, bro.
It does, it does. So, yo, I want to talk to you about how many pairs of shoes do you have?
Ooh. Honestly, probably not as many as you think that I would,
Okay.
but probably about 20 to 25, which it really isn't like much in the
Yeah.
sneaker world. Like, I know people with like
Yeah.
rooms, bro, but like, I think my thing is just,
20, 25 is pretty good though. That's pretty good. You got are they mostly all like a certain style, or you got a whole mix?
I got some Yeezys. I got these cool fucking, I got these cool shoes. They're called like Nike Adapt BBs. They're more like supposed to be basketball shoes, but they fucking, you control them from an app on your phone, bro. So they actually come in a box with a charger. So I have to charge the shoes, bro. So you got to charge them, and then like you control it, and I don't have to tie them up, dude. So I slip them on my feet, and there's like little lights on the bottom of them as well. And you can go on your phone and like change the color of the lights on your feet. And if I want to like tighten my right shoe or my left shoe, I literally just press a button on my phone, and it fucking has this technology that like does my shoes up for me, dude. Those are my favorite ones just because they're fucking so weird, you know? But
That
yeah,
is crazy.
I got a variety, dude. Like, I really got like a couple years ago. I've slowed down though, bro. Like, once this COVID shit hit, bro, I remember that was the first thing that I thought about when there was all this uncertainty. I'm like, what the hell's coming of the world now? Like, back in March, I
Yeah.
remember walking out and just like looking at all my shoes and being like, what the fuck are you doing with your life, bro? Like, what if you never get another dollar and you're staring here at all these fucking shoes and you can't even afford to eat and shit? Like, what are you doing? So I've cut that, man. But come summer, I'll probably buy a bunch more.
For,
It's
for
my guilt.
sure. For sure. In my early 20s, I probably had about probably like max like 10 pair at a time.
What were your favorites?
Uh, at the time, the Jordan threes, but
Hmm.
like as I've gotten older and looked at them, I kind of like the Jordan fours better.
Jordan 4s have become like super popular now, bro. It's like that Travis Scott wore them a couple of years ago, and he made those the Cactus Jack like baby blue ones, and then like seems like anything Travis Scott wears, bro, just blows up. So the 4s have definitely got a lot more popular lately. They got some dope fucking They got some dope ones coming out too. I like the fours too. I'm more of like, I like 12, like the flu game ones. I don't know if you know what
Yeah,
one
yeah.
those like, because those are the first Jordans I ever owned as a kid. So like to be honest, if I looked at them now, I probably think they're ugly. But since I own those back when like the OGs, I like those. But I like the Jordan 14s, dude. I like flashy shit, man. That's why I'm wearing a pink sweater. You know, I don't like to be
Sure,
kind of to be boring. So yeah,
for sure. Look at the purple shirt in the background.
yeah, I like that. That's why, to be honest, all your when I saw your sweaters that you were fucking posting and all the designs, bro, I really like that pink one, man. And I had just bought this sweater too, but the
Was
pink
it
one,
the pink with the green or the pink with the white and pink?
I
The white and purple.
I think the purple one, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one with the purple.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the pink, man. Pink's dope.
Yeah, man, for sure. I like the purple as a royalty. You
Hell
know?
yeah. What's going on in the country? Okay, what's
So,
fuck.
what is going on with the high cats now?
Um, so we've started an Instagram page. You can follow us at the High Cats No Spaces.
Boom, boom,
Um,
boom, get that.
what's that?
I said, boom, 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 get that.
Yeah, it's funny that we never had one before, but I think just recently, with kind of like what we're trying to do with the sort of comeback and shit like that, I think it's a good time to get on Instagram. You probably saw it. We just got our last album that we did on Spotify and Apple Music and all like the major streaming platforms. Mitch took over that. So basically,
Is it on title?
what's that?
Is it on title?
I would think so because we go through like one of those services that submits your music to everything. So I'm pretty sure it's on there. I know that
Because
like
a couple other people have told me, like other local guys, they're like, yeah, I do the whole TuneCore, is it?
yeah, I think that's what Mitch used. So for my solo shit, I used DistroKid, and
Okay.
for I believe for the high cat stuff, Mitch used TuneCore because it was Mitchell Heaton that did that. Him and his girlfriend
Yeah.
did that shit. So like they're holding down that actually. So like I wouldn't say we're coming back full force. Obviously, like I talked to Rash. Rash right now has no interest really in rapping, so I don't anticipate him coming back. The way that we see it, bro, is that like we're not trying to do what we did before, where we come back and we're like performing 100 shows. Who even knows what that's gonna look like? Anyways, we sort of want to rap again, you know. So I
Yeah.
think back when I did my
Have fun
first,
with it, right?
like I think we're hoping that like if me, it's more so me and Mitch, but hoping that as we do shit and like even like I see Rashes reacting on all the high cat shit and ARC or sorry not ARC Lottie, Dose's girlfriend or wife and shit. So I think like kind of the hope is me and Mitch are just gonna start fucking around. So we did a Twitch show at Detox's back around Halloweenish, and Mitch came out and performed at that with me. We did a lot of our old songs. I think that kind of like sparked him because he had like hit me up back and forth like, "Yo, I want to work on music," but it's like after 10 years passing, bro, it's like, yeah, I don't know who's serious, who's not. So Mitch hit me up. We did that show, and I think that kind of just like started a spark. Mitch just got a bunch of recording equipment literally delivered today. He sent me pictures, so that's who we used to record with. So I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I think fucking we already got a couple songs ready to go, like written and shit, and we're just gonna kind of just have a little bit of fun. We'll be active on like the internet more, of the social media wave that seems to be the thing right now, which makes it a little bit easier, bro. It's like we don't have to commit to the groundwork and the footwork and all that extra shit that like maybe sort of stressed us out of doing hip hop for a while because it just felt like a job at one point with obviously it like no monetary benefit in it. So now you can just like if we just treat it like a hobby and fuck around, maybe one day Rash says, fuck it, I want to do a verse. Or Doe says, yo, I got something on that. The same way me and Mitch are just going to kind of go with the flow and, little expectations. But I still find that people are still checking for us and still my friends and our supporters still support us. So we'll see what happens. Just kind of fuck around, man. But it's definitely This time is definitely not blowing smoke, bro. I know there's been a lot of times that I've said like I'm coming back, and I feel like I've been pretty consistent for like about a year and a half now after disappearing for like 4 or 5. So this is like a definitely happening. Like equipment's been purchased, some beats have been purchased. Me and Mitch already are throwing songs and choruses and verses and voice notes at each other every day. We talk to each other every day. So yeah, this shit's definitely gonna you're gonna be seeing some high cat shit around for sure. And now that we got the link to the Spotify and shit, maybe if people add our songs to their playlist or just listen to us and we can hit that algorithm in the right spot, then who knows if our music can hit someone. Now we don't gotta chase it as much. So that's kind of the plan. Just have fun with it.
Definitely, like I thought about music in like the last couple of things I did. Um, I just felt like no pressure. Like making the music. It was just fun. It was like because like now like half the people that know like LGTV, yeah, like they don't even remember like they don't even know that I rapped.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like if I put something out, if I
Hmm.
put something out, they're like, oh shit, LG, like you know,
Bro, I
like
understand. I think it's really cool what you're doing, bro. It's like especially at a time like now when once again everybody's sort of stuck at their house um fighting for some sort of entertainment. You know what I mean? It's cool just to have like this, just like, that might just pop up on your phone on a Friday night and you're like, fuck it, I got nothing to do right now. I think it's kind of funny because like I wasn't anticipating this lockdown, but this is almost like serendipity, bro. It kind of just works. It's perfect timing that everyone's locked in their house and we can actually get some people tuning in to watch my shit because that's hard for me to like get people to pay attention when their lives are so divided. The older you get, it's really hard to get anybody to commit to like pay attention to your hobby. So like on a night like tonight, it's kind of I guess that's the blessing of this lockdown is for people trying to do like cool little shit like this, it's giving you a bit of an audience that you might not have.
I was just saying on the last interview, if you really want to do this shit, you gotta be consistent because you keep always reaching out to new people because no matter what, no matter how much like somebody might be your number one fan right now, you
Right,
know, and if something happens in that person's life, and things change around and they don't have time to check out your stuff as much as they used to,
right.
like if it comes on and they see it, they're like, oh my god, that's awesome, but they don't
Yeah,
have the time to of what they once did. So
at all.
you gotta realize like you're gonna lose people.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's
Like you have to
exactly
realize that you're gonna lose people. So if you really want to do this, you gotta keep on having new people.
that's it. Yeah, you gotta
You
you
know,
gotta.
as some of the old people come back around,
Hmm.
something else might happen in their life, and they might have more time. And they
Yeah,
might be like, oh shit, you
yeah.
know,
Almost similar to how the this high cat shit restarted. Mitch
yeah,
Mitch is obviously busy with his home improvement building or company and shit. So it's like that extra little time just caused Mitch to come back around, and now all of a sudden we're gonna be making music again. So like you said, yeah, bro, people come and go. You just can't hold a grudge, and that's with anything, bro. That's
for
not
sure.
just with the older we get. I think it's
So
hard
you
to
don't think it's personal,
people
eh?
have. Yeah, exactly, dude. And I that was a part of my problem, bro. I think when I was slowing down with the music, like I used to take it personal, bro, and I just didn't understand people were growing up quicker than I was, bro. You know what I mean? Like mentally I wasn't in that spot yet. So
Yeah,
now it's a lot easier to understand that like it's not people don't aren't choosing to support you or whatnot. It's just you can't expect you to be the center of attention or when people got shit to do, man. When it,
exactly, right?
it, man. That's it.
Exactly. Like people have things happen in their lives. How people enter their lives, how people leave their lives, and you know.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Definitely, and definitely, I love meeting new people too. Like I was saying, it's awesome seeing the people we known from way back then. But I love meeting new people too because um like sometimes like somebody's energy can just give me give me energy for that day, and I
Yeah,
might think of something like that day. I might think of something that I wouldn't have normally thought about, and like because I'm just on a different energy because I just met this person that's kind of like, well, this person's kind of different.
you believe in
I
energy?
I got I believe in energy for sure.
Me too, bro. Me too. Heavy. That's like So I don't fuck with a lot of people right now. And I try not to come off sounding off like some weirdo, bro. But like, I really, that's something that like I seriously live by. And I noticed that my life turned around, bro, when I started like literally my mom used to preach it to me all the time, bro, all the time. And it's like, not never that I didn't take her serious. I just didn't really like focus on it. And I remember I really used to dwell on negatives, bro, about everything. And I'd get so down about shit. But now it's like, as soon as I find myself like, hitting into that negative spot, I start thinking, okay, well, where's the positive out of that? And it's tough, bro. It's a battle. Like I have days,
Sure.
dude, depressed as fuck, but I try every time that I can. Even when I get in a funk, I don't let my entire day from whatever time I wake up to whatever time I go to bed be completely full of negative thoughts and self-pity and shit like that, bro. And I really found that once I started believing more and keeping positive people around me, that's why I don't fuck with fake people really. And I know that's like cliche, but it's like it's less about me not liking them and more being like, yo, I'm protecting my energy over here, bro. Like I believe in being positive, and just having negative people around me just like serves me no purpose. And since I've sort of like started shifting those people out of my life, bro, I find like things just like miraculously like go better for me, man. Like it's super weird to like, it's weird for me to explain without trying to sound like one of these weird dude who's in foil on his head, bro. But like really I believe hard in positive energy and not dwelling on the negatives. Now that's when my life started like just shit would happen, bro. Like
Definitely. For me, like one thing is like I work afternoon shift, right?
mm,
So when I wake up, sometimes I just wake up and I'm fucking depressed as shit.
yeah, no doubt.
I'm
Yeah.
like and like I kind of like that the whole day is kind of like just like a write off, and then I go to work. Halfway through my work shift, I'm like, yo, I didn't do fucking shit today.
Yeah.
Like it starts like I'm like it almost like it's motivating me.
Hmm.
By the time I leave work, like halfway through my shift, I'll start realizing that. By the time I leave work, I have a whole to do list.
Yeah.
I'm like when I get home, I'm fucking doing this. So
Mm.
like sometimes like those days, I get more done in that one day than I would in like 3 days.
But that's like
You
a
know?
conscious decision you're making too to actually accomplish something. As long as we're all, everyone's allowed to have those battles, bro.
Yeah, but like I always realize I had that day, and
Mm.
it bugs me that I didn't get shit that I didn't get shit done.
But
Like that's one thing that bugs me. Like when I
yeah.
when I, when I don't get shit done, I'm like
Mm.
I didn't get shit done. Like it bugs me.
Yeah, some days I find I need those days though where I don't get shit done, and I don't have too many of them, bro. Like I find like I have a lot of free time, but I have no free time, if that makes sense, dude. Like I can never
Total sense. Total sense.
3 or 4 days, bro. I have to be here all the time, so it's like I don't know. It's a really weird dynamic, my life, but I just try to, I got no complaints right now, bro. I'm happier right now than I've been in a long time, so that's cool. But then again, at the same time, I'm fucking worse than I've ever been. I don't know, bro. The world is so weird to navigate right now, so it's like I said, just stay on that positive energy shit, bro, and try to take the bad days with the good, and just look forward to the good ones and make them better. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
try not to fall too low with all this shit, it's people got to be strong mentally right now. It's really, the future's looking weird, the present's looking weird, the past years looked weird, but I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just,
I want to throw in an idea for you. Uh, I actually think that this right here would be a pretty good podcast. You in transition to a podcast? I think it'd be a good podcast.
it would, but like try getting transition to commit to anything,
Okay.
buddy. Like I bro, I met this guy. He's one of the guys I know longer than anyone in this rap shit, bro. I met him when I used to work at a fucking snack bar, bro. When I was like 16 years old, I met this guy. I worked in the East End at Parkdale Arena, bro. And this guy used to live in the neighborhood. And my name like got around there because Premium Plus used to work with like Sick One and these guys called the Steel City Riders. So me and him met then. This is like 1999, 2000, 2001, somewhere, bro. I've got this guy to do one song with me ever. One, bro. One. It's I would love to do a fucking podcast with him, bro. But it would just be me and him the first episode, and then me talking by myself for the next fucking 3 months. Yeah, I love transition though, bro. He comes around at the right times. Like he'll come to the studio to watch me record, but he won't write anything. It's weird. I wish he would, man, because he's dope, bro. But he's
Yeah,
busy, bro. I think that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, bro. People grow up, and then it's not that time right now for him to be
for
coming
sure.
around for shit like that, I guess.
But yeah, if that ever comes around, you have to have a fan right here,
We talk about fucking hamburgers and cheeseburgers and all that
right?
shit. I'm waiting for you to ask me about the what my favorite cheeseburger was, because I feel like I wanted to redeem myself from that interview we did at Ross's that never got released. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
I actually felt a type of way like from that. I was like,
What not?
did he really just say what he said?
Oh, about what my choice was? Because what did I say? I said
Yeah,
like something,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He said McDonald's, and I was like, best cheeseburger ever. Like,
No, because like I think I was taking different things into account at that point, right? Like I was thinking convenience, bro. So like anyone who knows what I do, I eat a lot of on the fly, bro. Like my busiest hours for what I'm doing are around like nighttime and dinner time and shit, bro. So I don't get the luxury of sitting at home and like cooking or even going to like a restaurant and sitting down for a meal that takes like an hour, bro. Like I eat on the road. So like right now my burger life consists of like Wendy's, McDonald's, fucking all like the major shit ones that are open late that I can just fly through a drive through. So you caught me off guard on that, but I've had some time to think about it, and I think I know my answer. If you'd like to ask me again, can I
okay,
redeem my?
yeah. What is your favorite burger?
Thank you for asking, Eddie G. My favorite burger. I actually go out to Toronto. There's this place called Mini Mo's Burger, and it's like more Scarborough. I think it's on Lawrence Road,
Okay,
and they got this fucking burger. It's called a Juicy Lucy. So it's fucking they got a chicken one and a beef one, but the beef one's just like a burger and they stuff the middle of it with fucking cheese, bro. And you can put like they cook it, cheese comes out from like the inside and it's fucking insane, dude. They got um like roasted like jalapenos you can put on it, like like the deep fried ones that are like covered
yeah,
in cheese and shit. So that shit's dope. But then the other day I was on Skip the Dishes and I got the Works, a burger from the Works.
yeah.
I had a burger that's called a Juicy Lucy. So maybe that's like a known burger that I didn't know. I thought it was exclusive to this Mini Mo's place, but it's full of cheese too. So I tried that and that was pretty good. So that's my answer. If I'm in Hamilton, probably the Works, only because I've never tried hamburger. And if I'm in Toronto, then Mini Mo's
Yeah.
Juicy Lucy burger. Better than McDonald's. Did I redeem myself?
For sure, for sure. The works is fire. They got one. I forget what it's actually called, but like I guess it's how Elvis he used to like his burgers like this. It has peanut butter and banana on the
Yo, I,
burger.
I fuck with peanut butter and banana as a combo heavy. Like I
Yeah,
really fuck with peanut butter and banana, but I'm not very exotic with foods like that, bro. I don't do weird shit. I'm pretty traditional, bro. Sometimes I even get burgers with just cheese on them, dude. Because I'm just like, sometimes I'm a plain eater, dude. I'm not always I couldn't do no fucking peanut butter and bananas on a burger. That sounds absolutely disgusting. Do they like the meat sweet? Like, how does that work? Is it like maple meat or something? Like, because I feel
no,
like
it's a regular burger with cheese and bacon. It's a regular burger with cheese and bacon, and then they put the banana on it, and then the peanut butter is on the bun.
that sounds fucking disgusting.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
It's good.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I've actually went back and got it again.
You
Like I've
pay
had
for,
it times.
how much do you pay for this peanut butter banana
It's like
king?
a works burger. It's like a I haven't got it in a while. Like
Where
25,
where did
25.
you from?
What's that?
Where's it from?
It works.
Oh, from the works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they try anything crazy at those places just to have a variety. They definitely put some weird shit on their burgers. You want to know where's a terrible burger but has the best fries in the world, and you're probably gonna hate this too. Fuck a
Where's
fast baby.
Where?
Fast Eddie's.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Fast Eddie's.
You live
Fast Eddie's
in Brantford.
burgers are like horrible,
Their
but
burgers, but their chicken wing burger's pretty fire, bro. Let's be honest. Frank's.
they're crazy fry.
Yeah, their crazy fries are insane, dude. I drive out to fucking Brantford to get them. Like we used to have two of them in Hamilton,
Yeah.
and none. So like I'll every once in a while I'll just get a fucking craving. I'll straight up drive out to Brantford and I get fucking crazy fries because I'm fucking fat and devoted.
No, like crazy fries are solid. I'm actually pretty close to a. I'm
Yeah,
actually pretty close to it.
yeah. You guys got a couple out there.
Yeah, like I'm actually like
Yo,
really
we
close.
should go on a Fast Eddie's in Hamilton, bro. You're Eddie GTV. We could have Fast Eddie GTV.
Right, right. But one thing you guys got that we don't have is Burger Priest.
Yeah, Burger Priest is pretty good. You don't have that out there, eh?
No, Burger
Hmm.
Priest is pretty fire.
Burger Priest is good, but they're I like the works more than them. What about do you guys have do you
I
guys
like their patties better. I like their patties better, but like the works might do like different stuff. Yeah.
let's see the chat here. People are chiming in on this burger talk. I feel like we just hit a topic here, bro. We gotta what do we got? Works had a Reese's Pieces burger.
Oh, the pickle fries are nasty. I don't fuck with the pickle fries.
I like pickle fries. I liked the pickle fries. I
Nah,
remember Eddie's in Hamilton. They used to have like hot dogs with cheese on them, but the hot dogs and cheese, the chili cheese dog and shit, they don't have that even at the Brantford. What happened to the chili cheese dog, man?
no,
That's
no.
fucking that's ridiculous. What's the have do you guys have a Five Guys out there? Did I already ask you that?
No. I wish we had a Five Guys.
Five Guys is pretty dope.
Oh,
I
it's
got,
like
I got
yeah.
a punchline in one of the songs I recorded at Ross's actually. I think it's like, yo, this a word of the wise. If she liked Five Guys without the burgers and fries, you probably never turn her to wife. Time's ticking and these are all the lessons I've been learning in life. Yeah, I don't know. Shout out to Five Guys though.
For sure, for sure. I remember it was one of the early times I was going to Toronto by myself. I was going to meet up with Maloney, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like walking to like where I was going to catch like this bus,
Mm-hmm.
and like I was like, but I wanted to catch like I knew where that was, but like I wanted to get something to eat first. I was like, I'm in Toronto. I'm like, I don't want to eat like regular shit. I'm like, I walked like quite a few blocks, and like I didn't seem like a place to go. And I was
Right.
like, I seen a McDonald's up there, and I was like, I was really hungry. I was like, um, fuck it, I'm going to McDonald's. And so like, I take like two steps after like I say that. I look
Mm-hmm.
over, I'm like literally right beside the Five Guys. And I'm like, oh shit, and I heard about it. And I was like, I literally just said, fuck it. I'm going over here, and I looked over, and I was like, oh shit. So like I had Five Guys for the first time, and it was amazing.
Buddy, insane. And their fries suck though.
Yeah, their fries
Their
aren't really right.
but maybe this is the fat kid in me. Like, how do you in the year 2020 not have gravy for your fries? Like, I need gravy on everything.
Right? And like,
That's
how are people's like fries like so soft? Like, man, like
I don't know.
you
But
need
that's
a little crispiness to it.
potatoes though, bro. They chop their potatoes up on the spot. So, maybe that's got something to do with it. Have you ever been up north? You ever been to the place called Weber's where it's got that bridge that goes over the highway?
No, never there.
That's a life-changing experience. I'm going to tell you something. This shows you how fat I am, okay? Multiple times this summer, I got a cottage up in Bracebridge in Muskoka. But like multiple times, I straight up drove. So this place is in Aurelia. So I'm in Hamilton. So it's two and a
Yeah,
half, two and a
that's
half
fire.
road on my GPS. I have quite literally went out to my cottage for one day just so I could get fucking Weber's on the way there and then Weber's on the way. I could just go sleep in my cottage by myself, do absolutely nothing, and just go home and just eat, bro. I'm devoted. I'm about that life.
We have a place out here on the res, Burger Barn.
Where is that?
It's on the res.
It like first line or what's the other one? Sixth Avenue or first line? Because there's two. You can do the one that goes all the way to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stanford. Never mind. I'm thinking Caledonia. Where is Burger Barn? I want to go there. I've heard about it.
You know what? I actually I've been in the car, but I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. Fuck.
I can't remember. But yeah, Burger Barn is fire. Is fire though. I went with my dad.
The comments
Like,
say Burger Barn's pretty good. Burger Barn is okay. There you go. Some people are supporting the Burger Barn. Fourth line soap it
fourth
says.
line, fourth line.
I will
Nice,
I that down. I'm gonna check that place out. Recommended by Eddie GTV.
for sure, for sure. The first time my dad, my dad, he gets the steak. I'm like, yeah, the place is called Burger Barn.
Mm,
Like your first time here, you should get a burger. You know, like
yeah,
maybe like have you been there a couple times? Like you can try out the steak, but like yo, this place is called Burger Barn.
bro.
What's
Some
that?
sometimes you just can't pass up on a steak. You know how it is, bro. If you're in the mood for a steak, it don't matter, bro.
Yeah,
You can walk into a pizza place, and if they got a steak, you're getting a fucking steak because, like,
yeah.
maybe I'm just like, I don't know, I'm bougie or whatever, but I like the what the fuck's that place called? Copacabana, bro. The fucking all you can eat shit where they just like cut the shit off and put it on your plate. They have one out in Niagara Falls and a couple in Toronto. I think they're like closing down now. But dude, I used to be one of those dudes. Like I get my steak well done, bro. I don't fucking
Uh,
but now I don't, bro. When I started going there and having that shit and it's like bleeding and shit, I'm just like, all right, give me that shit, bro. It
for
took me
sure.
a point,
Like
man.
I actually like my steak where like a good a good vet could bring it back to life. You know?
Hey, whatever,
No,
bro.
I don't like it. I don't like it blue. I like it medium rare.
Yeah, medium rare. I think that's where I am. I don't want it to be like bleeding,
Yeah,
but
I want a little bit of blood. Like
yeah,
if the blood gets in the mashed potatoes, oh
yeah,
man, that's
no,
just good.
yeah. You said that shit's good?
Yeah,
Oh, that creeps me out.
yeah.
that
It looks gross. It
that
looks gross, but like it's actually really good.
no, that creeps me out. I'm not fucking putting fucking blood in my mashed potatoes. Yo, sound, bro. You summon like demons and shit, bro. That's some Eddie GT is fucking freaky girls. That's the story. Do you ever suck blood like a vampire? You ever bite a chick on the neck and
No,
just
I don't. No need for that chick on the neck. No,
no, don't try to draw blood.
no.
What if her blood went in your mashed potatoes? Then would you do it? It might taste good, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
Who
That's
knows?
dude. I don't think I could have steak blood in my mashed potatoes. I'd get weirded out. I don't like my shit even touching. I hate like the thought of my like salad touching my steak, bro. Fuck out of here. That's weird. I don't like it. I'm picky.
I'm me like me. I'm like if I could fit everything that's on my plate on one forkful, I'm going for it.
In it?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
no.
mixing that whole shit.
Weird people who can like chew on food and then like take a drink and still drink when you have the food in your mouth. I don't get people who do that. It's so fucking.
No, that's weird.
That's gross. A lot of people do that. Like, how
That's
can
gross.
you have food with like a drink? It's fucking disgusting, bro.
Yeah, no. You have to clear your mouth before you have that drink.
Then only serial killers do that shit. Yeah, fuck
But yeah,
that.
like,
No.
but yeah, but I'm actually serious though. Like the blood in the mashed potatoes, it's
I
pretty
mean,
fine.
to each their own, Eddie. I'm not gonna be doing no blood in my mashed potatoes. You know, I'll put some like garlic parmesan in there or some shit. But yeah, I'm good on the blood.
That works too. That works too.
Yep. Yep.
So
Who's it? People.
so
The
this
people.
so is it always gonna be burgers over pizza or what?
Always. Pizza fucks with my stomach, bro. I can't eat pizza like I used to, man. Sometimes it's just like, and like I said, dude, it's my lifestyle. I'm on the road a lot during dinner, bro. I can't pull over for fucking 30-minute pizza, and I never know where I'm gonna be at any given hour. So I don't eat as much pizza as I used to, man. It's burgers over pizza for life. I don't have a tattoo, but if I ever get one, it's probably gonna be a cheese.
That's it right there.
Big.
That's
That's it, buddy.
yeah. So are we getting any solo stuff?
I'm gonna put that on the back burner, bro. I did start a project at Ross's and I recorded some, but to be honest, man, like I released that Done song and the Weed song, which got like a decent and decent feedback and shit. But I just don't know if I'm happy with the other side. Bro. Like my life has changed since I wrote. Sometimes I do that, dude. I'll like write some music, and
Sure.
then I know it still has like the value of the moment. Like I just find if my mindset is different, like I don't want to really talk about like an ex up with like 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Just like, so no, I think I'm just gonna like, for the time being, just like me and Mitch are trying to go hard with the guy. Sure, he's gonna have some soul shit. Who knows? Like maybe a song, but no, I'm definitely focused 100% on high cat shit and doing like an EP together videos. I think we fuck with that.
I don't know why your audio is fucking up, but
Maybe it's because I Bluetooth. I don't know. Is it the internet connection? I even charged my. Can you hear me?
yeah, it's just very choppy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
people are messaging me or something.
Oh, it seems pretty good now.
There we go.
Yeah, it seems pretty good now. So, so you got any questions for me?
Yeah. What are you doing with? You stop? You stop making music, Eddie G?
Um, I wouldn't say like I'm never gonna do it, but I've stopped for now.
How long are you doing this shit for? Are you gonna do this every Friday? Think like you need a break, slow it down. Do you ever get like sort of? Because I mean, this is what like week 4, week 5. Been doing this.
I'm just gonna keep doing it, man. I
Yeah.
got like I'm on a whole new mindset like now. Like I have to win.
Yeah, yeah, no, I feel that's good. That's a good mindset. See, that's where my shit separated a bit. Is like I'm just sort of mine's more hobby, where you're obviously in than I am, but that could be a point for me, man. I just want fun with this shit, but yeah, no doubt, bro. I mean, I think this is the perfect time for platforms like what you're doing and shit, dude. Like people, like I said before, man, people are stuck in their homes, are watching it. So yeah, it's cool to have something to see on Friday. I've been able to tune in for a couple of.
Yeah, like I'm really trying to push like the three interviews every Friday,
Yeah.
and the merch too. I'm doing an order like this weekend, and I'm almost there, but I'm trying to push it to 30 pieces.
Yeah,
I want 30 pieces sold on this order. I do them like every couple weeks.
yeah, that's dope. That's
So
dope. I
like,
mean, when you got like shit that looks good, bro. It just becomes it's cool to sell that as like an extra thing too. Like that's when the high cat shit too, bro. I think one day we might want to get high cat shit done too, but you got like a cool there and it catches your eye. Stay consistent with that matter of time, right?
yeah, it was actually Dolo. He made my new logo.
Yeah, yeah. He fucking bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually funny. Like I have my old computer, and
Mm,
I have the file for my old logo on USB. So
yeah.
when I got a new computer, I put the USB in, the file wasn't working. So like
Um,
I'm trying everything, I'm trying to do things. So I'm like I just messaged him. I'm like, hey, do you know anything about this file? Do you think you can bring it back?
mm,
He just told me to send a picture of like my logo. Like 15 minutes later, he sends back. He's like, "Oh, I just made you a whole new logo."
yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and like he's like, "Oh, like," I looked at it. I was like, "Oh shit, it looks fire." I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." Like, you know?
Yeah, cool to see something that like when someone does really well and you were talking before they were doing well, so you don't feel like one of those people who just jump fucking wave. It's like where he's doing really himself, bro. So
For
really
sure, for sure.
doing and then knowing that you're like ones too. You know, you guys before anyone was really doing too much. You know,
Yeah, like me and him were like basement rappers. We used to say that. You know,
that's
like before we were doing shows, before we were putting shows on the internet,
yeah.
we were basement rappers together, man.
Those are the actual days, bro.
For
That,
sure, like you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like if you never rapped in the basement, have you actually really rapped? You know?
for real. No, no, you definitely have. And I think that's the major disconnect between the new school and the old school is like there's not it's like, bro, how do you sit in 8 dudes and style auto tune in the basement. You can't, bro. But like my roots of, I can't tell you how many like parties, just like weekends with friends, like how much freestyling and shit. That's when my pen was the best, bro. Like, I was just fucking rapping in places. Yo, K Vicious in the what's up, bro. Fucking yeah. I just don't think the new school has, like I said, like yo, their music's still shit like that, bro. And I think it's like some of the effects and auto tune and all that shit's cool, bro. And I get how that's sort of like their wave, but like, how do you get that same feeling that we had as like kids growing up on hip hop of being in a room with like 5 dudes, 10 dudes, whoever, or if it's a battle, what do you guys do? Like I'm sure there's still shit happening, and don't get me wrong, there's mad new kids who can rap. You know what I mean? There's tons that can, but I feel like that soul part of hip hop sort of like missing from some of that new, but a little more interested in the song rather than spitting bars and like hip hop, and that's understandable. But that's where I feel like there's a lot of emotion missing. Some of music too, all about like doing drugs, fucking bitches. I don't know, always fucking bitches. But sometimes you can poetically say it or write bars creative way to say the same thing, not just like throw a sick filter and a dope auto tune on same thing everyone else said.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah, but like don't get me wrong, bro. I still love some new music, dude. Like
Yeah, me too.
fucking Vicious is, bro. That's fuck. I'm hyped. I'm hyped now. Vicious is one of my, bro. Like it's funny because my memories just popped on Facebook the other day of like back when Royce was doing and I think Kingston, and that's when my boy Tease, the guys who used to make like all that shit, they were like showing Vicious, they were doing shit for Vicious and someone else, and I remember we 9 hours. It was actually like 10 things I was talking about earlier, bro. Where it's like 10 years ago today, started fucking time, but like we got to go backstage with like Vicious, Royce and shit, and like for me, bro, that was craziest shit of my life. It was something so simple, like to just go there, but like to see that shit, be in the back of one of your idols and shit, and then, like working with us and shit was just so dope, bro. Fuck, man, those were good times too. I hope we can capture those days, you know, and once we start getting the music pop like that, like everyone organized to work with us will sort of just like come back around.
Definitely. Like you guys have like you guys definitely have like a big movement coming in. Like, cause I remember like yeah, like when I was first coming to Hamilton, and talk was the high cats. Like
Yeah.
everything was like the high cats. And I remember a funny story about uh the very first time I ever had like a song played on the radio.
Mm,
I actually sent uh All That You Need in another song,
mm.
and it was on live and direct, and I was tuned in, and I was like, oh man, this is the first time I ever gonna have a song played on the radio, and then it comes on, and it was Liquids, and
Uh,
I was like, yo, that was the song I sent. But, I remember you guys were like, yo, Liquids though,
no
and
shit.
still to this day, I feel like that's probably one of my worst songs.
Okay.
But like even people at work like still like, oh, it's all about the liquids. Like still to this day, like
That's the Eddie G song forever. I
yeah,
wasn't.
like I work like because we have a bunch of like we have Tide and we have like Gain and all that shit. So if there's a big spill, one of the older guys have been there for a while. If I
Mhm.
come up, they're like, oh, Eddie G, it's all about the liquids, you
Yeah,
know?
that was Mitch and Rash and
Yeah,
Dose at radio. I didn't get a chance to do that. That was doing that too, man. That was fun. Fun times.
for sure, for sure.
All about the
Um,
liquor.
right, but it is fun when she swallows your kids, right?
Hey, you said it. I agree. I agree.
All right, man. So, is there any last things you'd like to say before we wrap this up? Let them know what's going on.
If you haven't already, go follow our new Instagram at the High Cats. Also, you check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. You can check out album that we just uploaded on there. If you search the space high dash cats, I think even if you just search up high cats, it should come up. We got all that in there now, and yeah, now that we got Spotify and shit like that, you'll probably hear some music. We're looking for right now specific sounds, but yeah, well, you'll be hearing from definitely when clubs get open back up and stuff. You'll probably see us as well. So hopefully revive some of that shit. Follow us, do all that good stuff. And one thing that people is, it's nothing to share your people shit. Support musicians and shit now more than ever. Not for much. It doesn't take
For sure.
to repost something story or shit, or even just fuck rhythm, bro. Comment on people's shit, like their shit, interact with each other, and let them go out there and get it.
Yo, one last thing I like to say. I like to hear the high cats on a Maloney beat.
That would be dope. We'll talk to Maloney. Just tell. I don't know if Maloney's in here. Probably not. But if he ever does watch it, just as long as the beat that and so it doesn't sound like a Nods beat, we're good. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. He'll know what I say. He's gonna send me a full of Nas beats, bro, for sure. Maloney beat. Me and Maloney have had a thing going on for a couple of years now. I think like I got into a status with him where he was talking about Nas. I absolutely hate Nas. That can of worms today, but we just kind of had a joke on Facebook and shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, I've actually seen it and like breaks my heart because like I'm a huge Nas fan.
yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. But to each their own, bro. I know when I say that, I know I'm the minority, bro. I know I'm in the minority, but I wear what I wear it, like
Yeah.
that's it, bro.
Okay. Okay.
All right. GTV, it's been a good Friday night, my man. For having me out and shit, bro.
For sure. For sure.
COVID's gone me a minute. Get in on it together and we can talk some more, bro.
For sure. For sure. Anytime. Anytime
All
you
right.
want to be back on the show. Yeah. Yeah.
Have a good one, bro.
All right. Peace.
Peace.